Hello, my name is Christopher Xu, and this is interview 9 for my C++2 class. So for the first program I have a header file include outstream, which imports the input output library, so I can use input output functions such as cin and cout. Next, I have using namespace standard, which allows me to just write cout instead of std colon colon without this prefix, which shortens the amount of code I have to write. Now inside the main function, this is the starting point of program. I initialize a integer n to store how many Fibonacci terms the user wants. Then I ask them to enter the number of terms and get that as an input in cin. Next, I just print out Fibonacci sequence up to the nth term to tell the user how many terms it's going to print out. Next, I initialize the two first Fibonacci numbers, a equals 0 and b as 1. Next, I just loop from 1 to n and count how many Fibonacci numbers are printed. Next is equal to a plus b, which basically calculates the next Fibonacci number by adding the previous two. Then we just set a equals 1 and b equals next to move forward in the sequence. And then return 0 for successful completion of the program. Now for the recursion version, I also include outstream and using namespace standard. Inside my Fibonacci function, I define a Fibonacci number at position n. If n is equal to 0, then return n as the base case. Else if n is equal to 1, then return 1. Else then we just turn Fibonacci n minus 1 plus Fibonacci n minus 2 to simulate the previous two numbers. Inside the main, I have a number n, which is the number of terms we have. Same thing, get number n, the user input in cin, then print out Fibonacci sequence up to the nth term, loop over that, and then print out Fibonacci, then return 0 for successful completion of program. And let's see how that goes. Alright, number of terms. Let's say number of terms. Let's see, do 10 terms. Yep, here's correct Fibonacci sequence up to the 10th term.